What's going on? It's Stixx and
Alee.
And today we're going to talk about
our 6-month Q&A. A lot of people have been asking us questions on Instagram and on YouTube, so we're here to answer them.
So she's going to have a few questions, I'm going to have a few questions, and we're just going to go through this and answer you all's questions for her 6 months post-op. So let's get started.
So first question, was arm and chin lipo worth it? I believe so. I know when I've seen my previous videos for the vlogs on YouTube, my chin, you could definitely tell that it was fat, and I had like a small, it was like a small double chin, but you could definitely tell. So I strongly recommend getting chin lipo. I mean, the little that they took, it made a big difference. It didn't contour it a lot, but the little fat that was here is gone. I do notice that one side is a little bit fatter than the other, but hey, look, for $400, I take whatever I got on that. Arm lipo, it was a long recovery, but still I noticed that it contoured a lot, and I still recommend arm lipo. So that was question number 1.
Okay, so my first question. Were you against surgery, and how does your family feel about her and the surgery? So at first I was very against the surgery because my family, I don't know anybody in my family that had surgery. So to be honest, I just didn't know a lot about it. But once she started explaining it to me, and then I started working a little bit with surgeons and doctor's office and working in doctor's office, because I started doing video for an office that she had previously worked with. I started understanding it a little bit more, and I've noticed that it's not as drastic as it could be. Now with that said, my family, they're kind of the same like me. We didn't come from surgery happening. Every time there was a surgery, it was for something to fix that was bad. Cancerous, or you losing a leg, anything like that. You know, it was never a thing to help you aesthetically, I should say. So at first my family didn't understand it. A lot of them still don't understand it. But now, like my mom, she's finding out more about it, and some of the other people that we talk to in my family, they know, and they're fine with it. I mean, I guess it's kind of the thing, like, hey, if you like it, then that's cool. If you can do it, then that's fine. But like I say, for me at first, it was something that I didn't understand, and that was the reason I didn't like it at first. But it was never like I just was against it. It was just, I didn't have enough information on it. So I would highly recommend talk with your spouse or your partner and let them know, you know, what's going on, and then give them information, because the information helped a lot. I don't know what you think. Is that kind of about right?
It is. You guys always have to communicate with each other. If one doesn't know or lacks knowledge, make sure you guys bounce around questions so somebody can, fully understand what you're going through, because that's exactly what we did.
Yeah, and we still have questions. I still have things that I ask her about. Like I say, now that she's doing it and she's putting more information out, I'm also trying to learn more information just to help out. So yeah, information is key and communication is key.
So next question, did the chin incision fade away? It did. So that incision was like the first one to actually go away and fade away. Like I said in the other videos, I used jojoba oil on it religiously, and it went away. So incisions on the face, for me, went away, and it didn't make really a big deal to hide it with makeup. I mean, some people can use makeup to hide it, but I don't even feel it. There was normally 3 incisions. You can feel it, but you really can't see it.
And my next question is, has the surgery made him insecure? Or made me insecure? No. I mean, it's going to be different for everybody. I mean, it depends on the insecurities of the person you with. I personally, I'm not a very insecure person. Not saying that I'm overly confident. I mean, everybody has their insecurities, but when it comes to her, I'm kind of like, hey, I trust you, so I have no reason to be insecure. So for me, it's the same. I think for her, it's more insecure. Like when she go places, she feel like so many more people are looking. And me, I'm like that kind of come with the territory. So I kind of am more like, hey, you did this, people gonna look. Yeah, I mean, like it's just part of what you're doing. It's part of the process. So personally, for me, no, not insecure. I do make sure that I'm not putting her in a situation or let her go out the house all crazy. But at the end of the day, I mean, she wants to enjoy her body and show it off. I can understand that, but there are limits to it. So, hope that answered your question.
I think it did. Okay. Next question. Would you do it again? Was it worth the money, the pain, the time off, the trauma to your body? Hell yes, it was worth it. It was a lot of money, but my body has changed. I feel more confident. I'm now able to wear clothes that I wasn't able to wear before and, actually look good. So I strongly recommend people, if you ever feel like, you want to get this done, do your research and get it done. It makes you feel better. I know he's probably, happier. He said I didn't need it, but I know he actually enjoys this new body. Just to say something.
I mean, it's her. If it makes her happier, cool. But for me, I was good before or after. It doesn't matter. I mean, if I was here before, it didn't matter.
Thanks, babe. The time off, I also needed a break from work. I know he probably wanted a break from work. It was, what? No, what? You didn't want a break from work?
It was work. It was work. For you, it was vacation. For me, it was work. It was work. I don't know if y'all seen our first video. We're going to link it somewhere here so you can see. For me, it was work.
Let me change out the pads. Changing her pads right now. Putting a pillowcase.
Okay, he did work. Yeah, you guys saw the video. He did a lot. You guys will see it later. Okay, let's go to the next question.
My next question is, was having sex for the first time after surgery weird? How did you feel? And what position did y'all do? Whoa! Too much information. What do you guys want to know? Answer it quickly. Was it weird? No, it's the same, I guess. I mean, different shape. It is different. You do see the shape and you're like, dang, okay. But the first time, I think she still had to file. So it was a little weird. That was very weird. So get a faja with a hole.
And it was only 2 weeks post-op. So for the people who are going to ask, when did this happen? It was 2 weeks. And it was weird.
It was awkward.
It was
very awkward.
And yeah.
Next question.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, you didn't answer what position, but it's okay.
Next question.
Okay. Next question was, are you still unhappy with your results? So like I told everybody before, I'm happy overall with the shape that Dr. Alvarez gave me. It's better than what I had before. The only part that I am not satisfied with is my stomach, the uneven lipo. I could deal with, whatever else, but the uneven lipo is what's getting to me and what I need to get fixed. And I'm also dieting now. We are vegetarians, so we started this diet. I think we're a month and a week or
1 month and a week. I'm going on 2.
Right. So we're trying to, help me lose weight. I need to get back in the gym. I've just been super busy, but I'm getting to it, you guys. And you guys probably seen our video at the consultation, our surprise consultation with Dr. Shu here in Houston to see about a possible revision or round 2.
But my next question, what was the hardest part of the journey as a man helping? Oh shoot! I got a video for this one.
That's that bad.
Oh man! Whoa, was it hard? Oh my god! No, I'm messing with y'all. The hardest part is the patience and the follow-ups. The follow-ups, I would say. Everybody's journey gonna be different. I mean, pre-op day, the day before, I went to jail, which was so unexpected. So that was tough. But, I mean, if y'all haven't seen that video, go watch it. Nothing bad happened. It's just, it happened. But the hardest part for me, I would say, was the follow-up. So the massages, the checking on her at night, and making sure her pads was changed, and when she need to get up, helping her. To be honest, I was off, so I had leave of absence, but I still was kind of working up to the day of. So I end up having to leave work early and stuff, because I had a big event at work, so I had to keep leaving work to make sure I took her to massages. Then the massage place was on the other side of town, maybe 45 minutes. And I don't know if you're from Houston, if it's 30 to 45 minutes away, then it can possibly be an hour to 2. So yeah, so that's kind of the hardest part for me, was making sure she did all the after surgery process. Before surgery, I think it was smooth. The only bump we had is the one I talked about. But other than that, as far as meeting with the doctors, driving out there, it was mini vacations for us, because we were traveling to Austin for the surgery. So driving down, I actually got to do some of my photography and video work while I was traveling. So it wasn't that bad for the pre-op and operation days. That was actually the easiest part for me. It was the post-op, the following up on massages and making sure she just stayed infection free. And I think I did well. I think she did well. We balanced each other, helped each other. It felt longer than it was. That was the longest 2 weeks ever. And it got frustrating at times, but we handled it. So just be prepared and prepare your spouse and partner for the post-op side. If you're gonna do the massages you should daily, it's gonna take a lot out of you.
So what he did, he would leave work, drive me in the car for about 45 minutes. He also had to stay in the car, or he would wait in the waiting room for another hour and a half, because at Victoria Heavenly Spa here in Houston, she takes her time, the team takes their time, and then another 45-minute drive. So he would have to take an hour to 2 hours. Well, shoot, it was 3 hours of his day, and then go back to work and then finish the day. So it was just a lot for him, and I appreciate everything he's done, because it took so much time to take care of me even after the surgery.
Yeah, so be prepared. I mean, it's not that hard. It's worth it. She loves her body. I love her body. It's worth it. So
okay. Next question, are hips worth getting, and did the fat stay? Yes, hips are worth getting. Well, depending on the body, because on me, Dr. Alvarez said getting hips was key to my body. I needed hips and I needed the butt. So depending on the person, on your shape, speak to your doctor and ask them what's recommended. And did the fat stay? One side looks, very full. The other one looks like the fat is kind of dying. but it's very minimal of the difference. Stixx didn't realize it until I actually pointed it out. And in tight clothing, you could tell, but you know, it doesn't hurt my results. It's a little uneven, but I'm happy with the hips that I was given.
Hips are worth it. The next question: how long did you take off? How long did I take off work? I guess. So I took 3 weeks. 3 weeks, yeah. I took 3 weeks off work. So I got to take leave of absence. Thanks that my job has that option. But took a leave of absence, 3 weeks off. The first week of her surgery, I actually worked. And then the next week was post-op. So the 3 weeks I took off was like kind of post-ops. By the last week, she was almost back up doing it on her own, because it only took her basically 2 weeks of recovery, like as far as swelling down, can't walk. But yeah, 3 weeks.
3 weeks. And thanks to the job, you got paid 100%.
Yeah.
So if your husband or whoever, your spouse, wife, whatever, is gonna take care of you, ask if their job actually pays you guys to, you know, do a caregiver leave of absence, because he got 100% paid to take care of me after surgery. So next question: how long did it take for bruising and swelling to go down, and what FAJA did you use for your arm compression, and did you add any padding to your arm? So it took about 3 to 4 weeks for the swelling and bruising to go down. Not for the chin, but for the arms. The arms is what drained the longest, and I think it took about 3 to 4 weeks for it to stop draining. Yes, I did have people reopen my incisions, because I needed there was so much drainage in there, like fluid in there, that it had to get drained. So I had to get it reopened for about a month. And I strongly recommend it. Depending on the person, a lot of people get scared about reopening incisions, but I didn't feel it, not even a pinch. The people there at Victoria Heavenly Spa did an amazing job. I have 0 fibrosis and 0 lumps. And I'm gonna, and for the arm compression, I used the one from Mia. I actually bought the arm compression from there and the chin strap. And I also used padding. I used my foams. I cut them up. I'll put up a link right here from my last video that I demoed to you guys on how to take care of your arm lipo.
All right, and another question for me: how did you feel about her results? I like them a lot. I think it's what she wanted, I guess. I mean, she do have her complaints. I love it. I mean, she definitely has a lot more curves now. He added to her hips, plenty of butt. I mean, I love it. I know she has her things she don't like, but I'm liking everything about it. I don't think she has to do any more. It's perfect how it is. So yeah.
Thank you, baby. So next question is, what side effects are you experiencing at this point? I think the only issue I'm having right now is my back, and I think it's just more likely for the FAJA being worn at summertime, and it's giving me like a breakout. I've never broken out like that in my life, and my back is like really, really horrible. It's like bumpy, red, and it itches, and when it's like hot outside and it gets sweaty, I start like getting irritated, and I try to scratch it, and he's like, just stop, babe, you know, don't touch it, you're gonna make it worse. So that's the only issue I'm having right now, is my back breaking out. So the last and final question is, has your butt shrunk any? So it hasn't necessarily shrunk. From like the first day, it was like huge, but that was all swelling, and then it starts to go down little by little. And then like from month 2 to 3 is that awkward butt stage where it's like really looks weird, and you're like, what the heck is wrong? Why is my butt not big? But after that, like from 4 to 6 is when your butt starts to like fluff out, the fat settles in, so it starts looking more like that upside down heart shape. So it hasn't shrunk any, it just looks better now from before.
Okay, so that was the Q&A. Don't forget to like this video for us and subscribe. Please hit that bell notification so you can hear our next videos coming up, because she has a video already ready to go and there's going to be another one we shoot after that. So we're going to try to hit y'all with more videos. But yeah, thank you guys for watching and for all y'all support, because we are growing pretty good and pretty fast and we couldn't do it without you. So yeah, you want to close it out for us?
Thank you guys again for watching. Like you said, like this video, subscribe, and join our YouTube family. And like you said, hit the bell because there's a lot of videos coming up next.